So hello everybody and welcome to this morning's Section 5 matchup, softball matchup between Hornell and LeRoy. I'm Bob Pleischer, broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. LeRoy comes in with a 10-6 record. Yesterday, they had a game yesterday. They beat Dansville 8-3. Hornell lost 2 days ago at Haverling 7-1. This is number 9, Haley Johnson at the plate. Pops things up out of play. 1-1. On the mound for Hornell is Jordan Dyreen, the 8th grader. Popped up in the air. And beautiful play. That's the way to charge things. Reagan Evingham, the 7th grader. A lot of young girls on this team. This is Riley Wood, the senior, at bat. I thank Ray Nankiville for setting me up here on the gator. Probably could have been over about 10 feet. I see this shortstop likes to get in my way. It's hard to judge, though, when you're... Even when I've had to move my camera several times after I set up it when you're down. There's 2-2. Beggars can't be choosers. Field in awesome shape as usual. Nice pitch by Dyreen. Strike, or that's the second out.
Up to bat, number 0, Kaylin Tresco.
This is Kaylin Tresco, the senior. Two and 0. And the third out. So 1-2-3 inning for Dyreen. Going to check something on my camera here before we run any ads to make sure it's properly set. Okay, it is good. So 1-2-3 inning, still 0-0. Today's game brought to you by the Genuine, the Original, the Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley, 382-8172. Commercial, residential, agricultural doors. Thanks, Jim Hoyer at the Overhead Door Company. And by First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open a Casasa checking account, a checking account that pays you. That's right, earn cashback rewards, 4 ATM fees refunded. 15 locations throughout the southern tier. Do you, Casasa? I do. Dagan Funeral Home, cremation services only $16.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks, Jim Dagan, Laura Pico. Give them a call, 324-3500. The Dagan Funeral Home, located at 38 Church Street. Insurance protection you can rely on from the Ryan Agencies. Jeff Ryan and his staff. Stop in at their one of 3 great locations. Hornell locations at 57 Broadway. Maple City Dodge, Airport Road, North Hornell. Great sales, great service, and all Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. Thanks, Gary Harwood and the Birch Brothers at Maple City Dodge. Maple City Dodge. Elderwood at Hornell, 1 Bethesda Drive, long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Stop in, check out the beautiful facilities across from the Wegmans Walmart Plaza. They also have adult daycare as well. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Connors and Ferris. And Dr. Andrew Wilhelm. Welcome to him up at the new St. James Hospital injured, he's got you covered. Dr. Andrew Wilhelm. So we go to the bottom of the first. Parker Graham to lead things off for Hornell.
Leading off for Hornell, number 4, Parker Graham.
On the Lily Uberty, or Uberty, it's Uberty. Sorry, Lily, if I'm saying it wrong. I'm gonna say it's Uberty or Uberty. So 1 and 1 to Graham. Parker Graham, another 8th grader. Nice pitch. The Uberty. So Graham, I'm confused. Was that called a strike? Then she was able to run down. I didn't quite see what exactly happened there because, anyways.
Up to bat, number 7, Jordan Dyring.
So the pitcher Jordan Dyring up. Parker comes down to second. Oh, I thought maybe it was a foul ball, but I heard the ump yell, but wasn't quite sure. Parker heading down again. Get back. He's gonna have some exercises in, anyways, huh? So 0-2 to Dyring.
Number 1, Reagan Evingham.
Wait a minute, what did they just say? My fault. Nice play. That was Reagan up to bat, not Dyring. I apologize.
Number 12, Ireland Harrison.
Does move the runner along. Ireland Harrison up now. So 2 outs. Oh, so Dyring was up. I missed something there. I apologize when I'm trying to adjust my camera. So there are 2 outs now. So Dyring and Reagan both got out. Nice pitching by Uberty. Dyring must have struck out actually because. And there's strike 3. So we go to the top of the second. Still 0-0. Today's game brought to you by Home Healthcare Services Incorporated, 324-4142. Proper health care in the privacy of your very own home. They have home health nurses and people that just come in and clean your house. They can do all that as well. Give them a call. Strobel Supply, looking for a job. Strobel Supply, 40 in Shawmut Industrial Park, is looking for qualified candidates. Stop in or bring a resume or give them a call. Hess's Tree and Stump Removal, Bucket Truck Services, Chipping, Stump Grinding, Dependable Expert Service. Call Lenny Rose 324-1326 for Hess's Tree and Stump Removal. The Italian Villa, 196 Setting Street, 324-6063. The best Italian cuisine around. Open today. Stop down the street from the Hornell High School where we are right now. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Brian and Sue Butler. Thank you very much. Apex Chiropractic, helping you achieve new heights in wellness. 44 Genesee Street in Hornell. Give Dr. Joseph McKay a call, 382-3751. He's a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder, Dr. Joseph McKay. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and Reggie Gambino, your licensed real estate salesperson, 382-3052. A great combination, Reggie Gambino, Howard Hanna. And Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Loader Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny counties for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico.
Up to bat, number 15, Lily Uberty.
So the pitcher, Lily Uberty, up. And one pitch, one out.
Up to bat, number 10, Maddie Fink.
That Uberty is a 10th grader, too.
Up to bat, number 14, Sierra Burke.
So Sierra Burke up. Burke, a 9th grader. Only 4 seniors on this LeRoy team. Effective pitching here early on by Dyrene. Both pitchers, Uberty and Dyrene, pitching well. Foul tip. I see congratulations have to go out to Alfred University just up the road from here. Their softball, women's softball team won the conference. A second year in a row, I believe. They're Empire 8 champions. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 2-2 now. And if you look at the roster up at Alfred, too, a lot of kids, girls on that team from California. So come a long way to bring their quality play to AU from California. And loses her after a 1-pitch out first at bat. Sierra Burke gets on. Burke steals second. This is Madison Spink. Pops it foul. 1-1. And congratulations have to go out to, obviously, the Hornell Red Raiders baseball team winning Livingston County. League champions with a win over Haverling 2 days ago. 7-2 win. There's strike 3. So 2 outs.
Up to bat, number 11, Bo Nambra.
Timeout to clean the bag out, was kind of stuck up. Hey, forget, they do a great job breaking. Like I said, that's Rain Inkaville does an awesome job here, and they rake and stuff, and sometimes a little extra dirt gets in the hole when they're sliding and stuff like that, so it's got to be cleaned out, and that's the hole that provides the support for the bag. Second base bag. All the bags are like that. Finally a cool day to be doing this, and it's going to be in the low 70s. Beautiful play. Third out, Cassidy Cook. Beautiful job, Cassidy. So we go to the bottom of the second as we hum along here. Today's game brought to you by John N. Dagan, attorney at law, 324-6690. Proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989, located in the corners of Church and Genesee Street, kitty corner from First Baptist Church, across from St. Anne's Academy. MysticMedia.com, your small business digital success partner, web development, search optimization, blog content, and so much more. Thanks, Jim Moore at Mystic Media. Ed's Computer Sales and Service, 180 Main Street, 324-6424. Need a new computer, one repaired? Ed's Computers can do it. He sent me an email the other day to do a correction on my computer. I had some problems with it, and it was as simple as that, and it up and running again. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, and Rustic Lux. Don't throw that piece of furniture away at Rustic Lux. Bring it in and reloved and refurbished furniture at Rustic Lux. Check out our huge showroom. Accepting new patients now, Dr. John Wyatt, Dr. Rich Chakowski, 324-7246. Back and neck pain, headaches, spine care, all your spine care needs at Wyatt Chiropractic. Of course, Gray Manufacturing Industries, trained industry engineering, consulting, and manufacturing since 2006. Thanks, everybody there in the South Yards. Gray Manufacturing. So the young lady that made the last out for Hornell, or in the sense of put out, Cassidy Cook, the shortstop, with a 6-3 put out, is looking at a 1-1 count. Lily Uberty still on the mound here for, and throwing very well today. Foul tipped off. Have the Hornell senior ball tonight. This will be the 33rd year I have recorded the senior ball for Hornell High School. 33 years. Seems like yesterday. Popped up. Nice hustle. Just couldn't get it. It was out of play anyways. That's the way to go after the ball that time. Deanna. Is it Ruschke? It's Ruschke. Ruschke. Yeah. I'll get that wrong. I apologize. 2-2. I think it's Ruschke. There. And strike 3 for the first out. So Cook goes down.
Number 15, Haley Smith.
So Haley Smith up. Takes a strike. Smith, 11th grader. Plays third base. Gets contact. He's going to fall into no man's land, and it does. Kind of tough play. Unfortunately, Quinn Doty couldn't get over there to cover it. She was kind of twisted back and forth. There is a good enough breeze here where you could see it might give the ball some problems, or anyone trying to go after it. So that's going to be registered a hit for Smith. And Smith's going to go down to second on a pass ball. This is Isabella Barnes. Isabella lays down a bunt. It's a beautiful play by Uberty. Does move Smith over to third. So senior Jane Spatunik. Two outs for Jane. She's one heck of an athlete here for Hornell, as all these girls are, but she plays multi-sports, but I guess she's never played softball until this year. Decided to play. She's looking at an 0-2. I want to shout out to her parents, her brother and sister. Her brother graduates today, I believe. Way to go, Meyer. Great kid, great family. And Vivi, I love you, miss you. He's graduating from the University of Miami Hurricanes. Jane fouls off. Actually, I don't even know if they can be, maybe if they're watching at graduation. I thought I saw the link Vanessa put up for graduation, and it was like 10 o'clock or 10 today. And there's going to be a base hit for Spatunik. Timely hit. RBI single for Jane. She's all smiles, and rightfully so. So Smith scores on that hit. Hornell with a 1-0 lead now. Again, LeRoy 10-6. LeRoy has played a couple of AA or A schools. Excuse me. A little frog in the throat here in the early morning. Shouldn't stay up so late watching movies. Again, I fell asleep till 3 o'clock in the morning. 1-1. There's a beautiful play. Their infielders do an extremely efficient job for LeRoy. As that's the third out. Hornell does get 1 run. We have 1 run home, 1 left on, and 2 hits. Hornell leads 1-0. We go to the third.
Up to bat, number 2, Quinn Doty.
So Quinn Doty leads things off here, top of the third. Hornell with a 1-0 lead on Jane Spatunik's RBI single at the bottom of the second. If you're just joining us, I'm Bob Fleischer, broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. Welcome all of those watching near and far. Just to give you a rundown, Hornell with a 6-7 record, lost to Haverling 2 days ago, 7-1. Kind of up and down season this year for a very young team. The Red Raiders having only 3 seniors on their team. And starting 7th and 8th graders, 1-2. This is at the plate is Quinn Doty, like we said. Blocked by Cassidy Cook there. And Cassidy's going to get a chance. And the out. Another, talked how efficient LeRoy's infield is. How about Hornell's too? Beautiful job that time by Cook charging the ball. She knew it was a slow roller to her. Another way to get the out is run toward the ball. This is Dana Reschke. I think that's right, because she's another multi-sport athlete, and I remember saying that name before, unless it was her sister or brother. But I'm pretty sure it's Reschke. I apologize if it's not. LeRoy, the beautiful community up there. It's always fun. I remember one time coming back from the casino in Waterloo, wasn't paying attention, and it depends on the weather. And I guess it was raining that day, I remember, and I went past the turnoff, the Rochester turnoff to come home to Hornell, and she walks there, and I had to go all the way to LeRoy, and I stopped and got gas and grabbed something to eat. And LeRoy, beautiful community. Of course, we're up there all the time. It's kind of a fun drive to get there from here. Not an easy, but it's a fun drive. It's tough. I can't remember the last time I've seen anyone being thrown out running to second. That's why you see a lot of steals. I don't know what it is. Actually, congratulations to all. I know there's other Hornell High School graduates graduating this weekend from college. Just awesome. Just I see parents posting, and going to run down to second as Reschke advances to third. So congratulations to all those graduating today. Gets the sure out at first. Cassidy gives the 2-out sign. Actually, Ray and Inkaville, if you're watching this, I kind of like this setup where we are. I like the, you can see a little bit more, I don't know. Safe, correct? Yep. I didn't even get a chance to, who was that? That was number 1, Riley Wood. So good hit by Riley and good run. This is 0-0. Kaylin Tresco. Here's another attempted throw. Oh, no, she didn't throw it on to first. She threw it back to the pitcher. Okay. But a steal nonetheless. Oh, 2. Jordan Dyring on the mound, the 8th grader. Smith, beautiful job over to Everingham. And that does it for LeRoy in the top of the third. 1 run scores, 1 woman left on. 1-1 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. We go to the bottom of the third. So to lead things off here, bottom of the third, the leadoff, top of the order hitter is Parker Graham. Parker takes a strike. I made the reference when she was playing basketball of the movie Parker Lewis Can't Lose. So I made a thing, Parker Graham can't lose. She was hot shooter for basketball this year. Always fun to watch her play. But she's down 0-2 here. I've never seen that movie, Parker Lewis. And there were some other people that commented and sent me messages, said, "Yo, that was a good movie, funny movie." Foul ball down the first base line by Lewis, or by Lewis, no, Graham. She's pushing the ball. Stay alive here, 0-2. The other day, I looked right at her when I was streaming the boys' baseball game, and I think she knew I was going to ask her what the score of the song, because they came over to watch the baseball game after their game, and she just shook her head like, "Don't ask me what the score was." And Hornell lost that game 7-1. The boys won 7-2. Just kind of funny. She like kind of half smiled. "Don't ask me what the score is." But the other goes, "Oh, we lost 7-1." There's a base hit by Graham. Now that's interesting. They have baseball or softball helmets with like the little logo or the whatever the maybe the accomplishment stickers. I'll have to ask Coach Dyrene what that is. So Graham, and like I said, an easy steal. Oh, and it was a hit. Yeah, that's right. It wasn't even a steal. It was a hit. Or she made contact, I should say. But tagged out. But Jordan Dyrene gets Graham in scoring position. And that's going to drop in. Oh, they're sending. Oh, she doesn't see her in time. That's a beautiful job by Coach Dyrene to wave her home. And unfortunately, no one. I don't know because I couldn't hear if anyone was yelling home to the LeRoy third baseman. That time, Reschke. Because she kind of nonchalantly turned around, didn't realize Graham was running home. So Hornell's going to take the lead 2-1. Beautiful base running and coaching that time. And of course, a nice base hit by Reagan Effingham. I tell you, Reagan, I love her. She's every time I see her, she has a smile on her face. That's the way to go through life. Don't complain about gas prices or politics or anything else. What can you do? Just have fun in life. Glad you're alive. And I'm glad when I see her because she always has a smile on her face. Like I said, only a 7th grader, so it's going to be fun to watch her career at playing multiple sports. I do have the score right, 2-1, so it's 2-1 with 1 out. Okay. Ireland Harrison, 11th grader. Ireland, another multi-sport athlete who's done a great job this year. Oh, and she tries to underhand. I saw her playing catch earlier like that, and I was like, geez, It's not something I'd recommend. I think she should have. You gotta keep the. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize anybody, but she looks like she was kind of hustling over, but she just tried to scoop it. Maybe she just couldn't get over there in time. That was her best opportunity. It does score a run. Harrison comes into second. I just thought she could have maybe put her hand up and tried to catch it normally, with the glove above your head, but I'm sure if she had it to do over. Her name is Jen Polyblank. I like that name. Polyblank. Cassidy Cook up for Hornell. 1 and 2. Yeah, when they were, how. Ooh, that was toward the head, but nice duck down that time by Cook. Yeah, it's one of those things where probably blank. If she catches that, it's a sweet catch. It was a tough run for her, anyways. That was a nice hit that time for Harrison. And she did have quite a distance to run. So you can see this is Smith up. You can see, moving my zoom back, you don't see any outfielders in the field of vision at all. As Smith grounds out to first for the third out. So we go to the fourth. Hornell scores 2 runs. 1 left on. After 3, it's 3-1. We go to the fourth.
Up to bat, number 15, Lily Uberty.
So top of the fourth we go. Lily Uberty, the pitcher, stands at the plate. Jordan Dyring pitching for Hornell. Popped behind. One and 2. Fouled off down the third baseline. I don't think I'd want to be parked behind. There's a lot of balls that have gone over the PA announcer's stand there. You can see the and they go directly over it or right in that area. And there's strike 3. I think that's probably one of the most, well, you obviously want to strike out the hottest hitter on the opposing team, but when a pitcher strikes out another pitcher, it's always satisfying. 'Cause especially in high school softball, most pitchers are great athletes as well. In a sense, they bat well. It's not like, striking someone out in the major leagues where they don't bat or stuff like that, you know what I mean? Because they're always batting. So it's got to be kind of satisfying to strike out your opposing pitcher. Okay, but that's inside. This is number 14, Sierra Burke, 9th grader. The seniors are Kaylin Tresco, Riley Wood, and Quinn Doty, as well as Haley Johnson are your seniors on the LeRoy Lady Oatkan Knights. Hornell's seniors are Anna Updike, Cassidy Cook, and Jane Spatunik. Hornell's coached by Brian Dyer, assisted by Steve Carson, Haley Miseretta, Nicole Carey, and Samantha Hopkins. As I try to get the... Mike Battaglia is the coach for LeRoy. Jeff Condendorio, Billy Wood, and Amanda Sufflin are your assistants. There's strike 3.
Up to bat. Number 10, Maddie Spink.
So Madison or Maddie Spinks. Popped high, sky high. Beautiful job by Cassidy Cook. In fact, she's running right outside the fence. Beautiful job, Cassidy. She's saying, "This is how we do it," by Montel Jordan. Today's game brought to you by the Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley, 382-8172, Commercial, Residential, Agricultural Doors. Thanks, Jim Oyer, for all your support over the years. Jim Oyer, the Overhead Door Company of Canisteo Valley. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open a Casasa checking account, a checking account that pays you. That's right, earn cashback rewards, foreign ATM fees refunded to you, Casasa. Check out all the financial services First Heritage can offer you. The Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell, 324-3500. Cremation services only $16.95 plus crematory fee, the lowest prices in the area. The Dagan Funeral Home, the Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wells Road. That's my insurance agency. My insurance agency is the Ryan Agency. 324-7500, the Ryan Agency. Maple City Dodge, Airport Road, North Hornell. Great sales, great service. Also have the great collision department. Maple City Dodge. Check out the new and used cars on the lot at Maple City Dodge. Maple City Dodge. And by Elderwood at Hornell, skilled nursing facility providing comprehensive personalized care through a variety of programs such as physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Also adult daycare, 324-6990. How about Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Red Raiders and Hornell Lady Raiders, Connors and Ferris. And St. James Hospital, Dr. Andrew Wilhelm. Injured, he's got you covered. 385-3740. They just had the grand opening of the brand new, what was it called? The Breezeway. It's really beautiful. And courtyard next to the brand new hospital. The new hospital opened up in 2020. Great facility up there, and it's nice to have such great health care locally. So Reschke comes in to pitch now. Moves over from third. She's facing off against Isabella Barnes. Barnes quickly down 0-2. A little high by Reschke. 2-2. And nice pitch by Reschke.
Up to bat, number 17, James Petulnik.
So Spitulnik up. RBI single to lead, to put Hornell on the board earlier. Scoreboard apparently lost connection here. And Spitulnik lines out to the first baseman. Beautiful play that time by
Up to bat,
Mora
19,
Dambra.
Rudenauer.
Madison Rudenauer, the 9th grader up. I apologize to Madison. I think I was calling her right Nor. You know, you glance at names real quick and don't, and I'm like, finally, and it was even, I think I did the whole game like that, and then finally I'm like, wait a minute. It's not right Nor, it's Rudenauer. I was so used to saying the name right Nor for years. Did she make the tag? Yep, she did. So we go to the 5th. 3-1 Hornell. Simmons and Rockwell Ford and Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, which is right across the street, just outside Hornell on Route 36. All your make carbine simple when you drive your deal at Simmons and Rockwell Ford. Don't forget home and healthcare services, compassionate in-home healthcare in the comfort of your very own home. 324-4142. Livingston, Yates, Steuben County, and Schuyler counties. They have RNs, LPNs, health aides, personal care aides, homemakers, and housekeepers. Currently staffs 38 people. How about Strobel Supply? Looking for a job? Strobel Supply has positions open. Bring your resume into Strobel Supply. How about Hess's Tree and Stump Removal? How about? I can keep saying how about. Thanks, Hess's. And the Italian Villa. I can say this. How about their delicious 2 large slice pizza special for lunch with a side salad for only $10? You got to stop in. Best toasted subs in the area as well. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7500. Commercial, residential, agricultural doors. Thanks, guys up there. Or what am I doing? I mixed 2 ads together there. Apex Chiropractic, Dr. Joseph McKay, 382-3751. He's a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. Apex Chiropractic. Howard Hanna Real Estate Services and Reggie Gambini, your licensed real estate salesperson, 382-3052. Howard Hanna and Reggie Gambino, of course, Dr. Pat Pico. That just tells you how short my attention span is. I look away from the advertisements for 1 second and mixing 2 ads together. Oh, that was funny. So my grandfather got dementia at 75, my dad at 65. I turn 55 next year. I hope it hasn't started. Unfortunately, I've lost too many family members to that horrible disease and friends. In fact, one of my good friends used to live right behind where I'm filming from, Casey Cameron, who was a longtime radio voice of the Hornell Red Raiders, passed away from frontal lobe dementia. So shout out to Casey up there in heaven. Not a fun disease. So nice out. That was Isabel Barnes. I was kind of lucky not to keep harping on that, but my dad passed away of a stroke after having Alzheimer's, and so one of the lucky ones. Anyways, so one out.
Up to bat, number 7, Dana Reschke.
So Dana Reschke up. So stolen base. So one out here in the top of the 5th. Two and one. Two and two. One out. That's high, full count. Dana Reschke at the plate. She's number 7, and number 7, Jordan Dyring, pitching for Hornell. Reschke fouls that one off down third base line. So that's the second out.
Up to bat, number 9, Haley Johnson.
Quinn Doty at second. Or I'm sorry, gets over to third now. Haley Johnson at the plate. Oh no. You can see the head coach. I'm not sure where the head coach is, but thinking Johnson should have, or I'm sorry, Doty should have taken off once he sees the ball ricochet off, head toward home. Foul tip, 1-1. Oh, there we go. She had such a lead down first course. Yep. That happens with a pass ball like that. Full count. Walked her. So a 2-out walk. Riley Wood.
Up to bat, number 1, Riley Wood.
Coming to the plate. Fastball by Dyring. Yeah, and the runners, that you almost want to, she double clutched it, Cook did that time, unfortunately. And I think she should have held on to the ball so the runner doesn't advance to third. That's tough. You can't delay at all in softball. I was just thinking to myself, I didn't bring it up, but, excuse me. It's almost like they could move the bases back a couple feet. It just seems like it's, every time I see this, just doesn't seem like the dimensions are. Of course, this is probably the way it's been. Like you said, the bases are stolen too easily. Well, that wouldn't make it any simpler for stealing bases, obviously, if you had to throw from home that further, but it seems like the base path to first seems awful short to me, but I never played women's softball. Oh, just tag her. He could have tagged her, but that's the best play, to throw it over to first for the third out. But a run is saved that time as we go to the bottom of the fifth. Hornell up 3-2. Today's game is brought to you by John and Dagan, General Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan. John and Dagan, mysticmedia.com, your small business digital success partner. Web development, search optimization, blog content, and so much more. Log on to mysticmedia.com. Ed's Computers, sales and service. Need a new computer? One repaired? All about network systems put in, security systems? Ed's Computers can do it. 324-6424. Ed's Computers. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, 24-hour-a-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured at Gilio's. And don't throw that piece of furniture away. Check out their huge showroom of reloved and refurbished furniture at Rustic Lux. Great for Christmas time or any time. Hawaiian Chiropractic Associates, over 30 years experience of lower back pain, neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Dr. John Wine, Dr. Rich Chikowski at Wine Chiropractic, 20 Park Drive, 324-7246. And, of course, all your friends at Gray Manufacturing, supplying goods, technical services, as well as new and overhaul components to the Transit Authority since 2006. Thanks, Gray Manufacturing.
Up to bat, number 4, Parker Graham.
So, top of the order. Top of the order up here at the bottom of the fifth, Parker Graham. Dana Reschke pitching for LeRoy. Graham reaches for the high one. 1-2. You want her on base just for her speed. Obviously, one of the best hitters on the team. That's why she's in the leadoff position. She always seems to get down in the count and then make contact. It looked like a hitter, yeah. What are they calling there? Should have been a foul ball, foul tip. Calling it. So I'm not sure what the rule is on that. If she hit the ball, it hits off her. I don't think she ran into it. I think it just, it's a bang-bang situation, but They're calling Graham out. So Dyrene lines out to second for the 4-3 play. 4-3 out, I should say. So Reagan Evingham. Reagan gets a hold of one. It's going to drop in. No, it's not. What a beautiful play and coverage that time. I thought for sure that was going to fall in there, but beautiful, beautiful speed that time by number 14, Sierra Burke. Beautiful job, Sierra. Just off the bat, that looked like it was going to drop in. So we go to the top of the sixth. I can say that right. Hornell up 2-1. Check out the beautiful skies here in Hornell. Over Hornell. Just the fluffy clouds. What are they, cirrus cumulus? That's the brightest one right there. See if I can get a little darkness on it. There we go. Look at the makeup of it. Oh, it went out of focus. There it is.
Up there, number 15, Lily Uberty.
So the starting pitcher, who's out now, Lily Uberty, up for LeRoy. Ooh, that was unfortunate. Lost the ball. I've never seen that happen before. Is that a ball? It's got to be, right? There she gets it back, and a base hit by Uberty to lead things off here. I would officially say, and of course I'm just picking on Jordan, that's the worst pitch I've ever seen. Obviously it just slipped out of her hand. It would have been something if the on deck batter or on deck person was swinging at it and by accident and hit it. That would be on the national news. I think I would have been ESPN top 20 or top 10 or whatever. Darn it. I don't understand. You know, to me, I think it's one of the most amazing things. The pitchers, whether it be in softball or baseball, that they can control the ball at all. You know what I mean? It's amazing to me. Like softball, throwing underhand. If you ever tried it, it's like, how do you? I mean, obviously, muscle memory. There's a base hit. Oh, I think she could have been out but Reagan came off the bag too. So 2 on, nobody out now. As Coach Dyrene's going to come up. Out to, you know, that was a tough, because I think if Reagan was on first, there might have been a chance to throw her out at first in that situation. But it's tough. You can't tell Reagan not to go after the ball. But I don't know. It's tough because who's covering first in that situation? Obviously, I'm just speculating and guessing. So nobody out, 2 on here. Could be a big inning for the Oatkan Knights, the Lady Oatkan Knights. This is Emma Hobart. What is going on here? Yeah, I think that's what you can hear Coach Dyrene a little upset there, and that's why he went and talked about what to do in this situation. And confusion kind of set in a little bit. So LeRoy able to tie things up. I'm not sure what I'm going to guess that when she picked up the ball that time, that she should have thrown it right to first for the out immediately. Because I'm pretty sure runners were on. I'm not sure what they were on. If they were on, that's tough. I can't remember now what the runners were on that time, but. 2-2. If you throw to first immediately, then you cover. Nice play. She's catching it underhand too, which I guess it's all right. I don't know. Like I said, maybe they're trained to do it that way. So it's Florida, just like that, like we talked about, deemed to. Well, still only one out here. And a runner at third. Foul. Like I said, that is just my guess to throw over to first, immediately cover second for the throwback, but I don't know. Of course, if you hold her so the runner at third doesn't come home, you have bases loaded. There's an out at every plate. I don't know. It's a tough. I have to ask Dyrene what the play what he wanted there, or what the proper play is. I'm sure you want the out too. I don't know. This is Quinn Doty. That one's going to fall. Another run's going to score. Unfortunate. This looked early on like a game I would never say Hornell had in its hand, but had a good chance here of. They were playing well. It happens. I mean, it's just obviously. Hey, the Mets had a 7-inning game the other day in the 9th inning to win it, down by 6 runs. So anything can happen. That's why you play the whole 7 innings. Oh, and 2. Five to 3 on the John and Dagan scoreboard. Top of the 6th. I'm Bob Plaisher, broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. I'm telling you what, though. I'm sure a lot of teams are looking around and how Hornell plays in their roster. I don't think I'd want to be playing Hornell next year and then the following few years. Yeah, I mean, you never know what's coming up as well, but a lot of young talent on Hornell. Just to mention, at Reagan Evingham, the first baseman's in 7th. Lily Hoyt, who's out right now, hurt, is in 9th. Parker Graham in 8th. Isabel Barnes, 11th. Caden McGregor in 10th. Jordan Dyrene, the pitcher here, is in 8th. Amazing. Ireland Harrison has another year. Madison Rudenauer has 3 more years. Haley Smith, the third baseman, has another year. They're losing. They are losing Spatunik, Anna Updike, and Cassidy Cook, the shortstop, unfortunately. But so it looks like Evingham's going to come in to take things over. We'll actually take a shot of her warming up here. Two outs. And that's it. I had the great pleasure of coaching youth basketball for 23 years, 3 different teams. And just, you got a young, talented squad like Coach Dyrene does here. And you always obviously are trying to win. You don't want to, but the best thing you can do as a coach is just keep practicing and get them, instilled in their position, what they should be doing in every type of situation. So that's a learning situation that happened there, and that's obviously the best thing. They always say you have to, for any losses aren't horrible if you take something away from it, and that is how to make corrections of what you did. I mean, it's upsetting to lose, and we've all been through it, but learn something from every mistake. That's why, years go by, I always got upset when a kid, got real upset because he made a mistake. I said, you're not the only one. It's whether you miss a basket or anything, strike out or whatever. The best players strike out, against the worst pitchers and vice versa. And you've seen home runs by pitchers that don't. Well, now they're not. I don't think any pitcher's ever going to bat again unless you're Shohei Ohtani. But you should never get up. Well, yeah, I shouldn't say you shouldn't show emotion because I love emotional kids, but just learn from it. I thought there was. Yeah, there is 2 outs. Okay. Sorry to ramble on, but on second base is Quinn Doty. That's a beautiful pitch for the 3rd out. Take a look at some clouds again. I remember, was it science class? I think we had to know what kind of all the clouds are and kind of identify them. Thank the Dagan Funeral Home. How about Ryan Agencies? Thank you very much, as always. As I try to drink some water to get rid of this frog in my throat. Maple City Dodge thanks the Birch Brothers and Gary Harwood.
Up to bat, number 4, Ireland Harrison.
Elderwood and Hornell. Don't forget they have adult daycare. Elderwood. Inside 1-1. There's strike 3.
Up to bat, number 8, Cassidy Cook.
So shortstop Cassidy Cook up. Monday and Tuesday we'll be back with boys or baseball. I guess when you say baseball, you kind of assume boys. Although I do see, I'm kind of confused at what it is, but Canisteo plays in a ladies flag football. I don't. They play other schools, and it's happening right now. I don't know if it's a Section 5 sanctioned sport, or I'll have to do a little research. I saw the local paper, the Hornell Sun, covering it. I'm just a little confused, I guess, at what was going on. Uh-oh. Oh, you always worry when someone stays down like that. Yeah, get up and.
Up to bat, number 15.
It's I don't she tripped and fell. Nobody cares about that so much. But when she stayed laying down, you're like, oh, did she just do something to her knee? So Smitty up. Going to be safe all around. The throw to first was in time. Beautiful play, but that time, unfortunately, number 9, Haley Johnson, couldn't handle it. So Hornell's got something going here with 2 outs, or with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Runners on first and second. Something's brewing here.
Up to bat, number 5, Izzy Barnes.
Isabella Barnes at the plate. Takes ball 1 high. Foul tip for strike 1, 1-1. Oh, Pop, you gotta be careful of the bunt. Now she can't bunt with 2 strikes. If that rule is in the same as it is in baseball, where if you bunt the ball foul with 2 strikes, it's an out. Oh, she is bunting again. She's going to move the runners over. Apparently it's not Coach Darwin has that much confidence in her.
Up to bat, number 17, James Petulnik.
So senior James Petulnik, who has an RBI single here today, poised to hopefully get Hornell tied up here. Fouls 1 back. Oh, and 2. Petulnik makes contact over to first, and that's the end of the 6th. So we go to the 7th. Do want to say congratulations to Jane. I'm not sure where all that, but Jane is going to Alabama University next fall. Roll Tide. Like I said, her brother graduating today from Miami. Her sister Viv goes to Florida University. She's a Gator. I'm not sure which would be worse, confronting a hurricane, an alligator, or swimming in the crimson tide.
Up to bat, number 1, LeRoy.
So Riley Wood up. Evingham on the mound for Hornell. 5-3 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. Again, Bob Peischer broadcasting from the Maple City Dodge broadcast booth. Another Peisch Sports presentation of high school sports. Yes, my last name is Peischer. I have people that call me Mr. Peischer. It's actually Mr. Peischer, but nice play. Jordan Dyering over there. Company name is Peisch. After everyone, my grandparents, everyone was called Peisch. Hence the name, even though it's not said like it's spelt. But so Tresco up. Takes ball 1 from Effingham. Two and 0. Of course, I was saying how difficult it is to be a pitcher to, throw, but how about trying to hit a 100-mile-an-hour fastball? Batter is obviously tough. There's a strike, 3-1. And either a hitter or it was ball 4. Either way, she gets on.
Up to bat, number 15, Lily Uberty.
So Uberty up. Fouls that one back. Again, Monday and Tuesday, boys. I keep saying boys baseball. I'm assuming you know it's boys baseball. It's the boys playing. Hornell will be. Ooh. Ricochets off Smith. Does she have time? No. She did the right thing, charged it, but just that ball died off the bat. Man, it just grounded right to her, and
Up to bat, 14, Sierra Burke.
as all the you can see the infield for Hornell is playing in. So runners at second and third now. Two and 0. Here, I think you throw home. You don't want any more runs to get on the board. Don't take any chances, but don't. That's just my guess, because then you have outs at every base. I don't know. I don't know what the odds are, or what the right thing to do in this situation is, but and that's going to be a base hit as one run comes home. Makes it 6-3. Runners on the corners now. Oh, that's what yeah. Oh, yeah, that's one thing I don't think you'd want to do. That runner means nothing. That's getting down to second. That's just my, yeah. One and one. Two and one. Evans ends up in the stands. There's strike three, 2 outs. That's where, like I said, throwing down to second like that, it takes too long for the ball to get to the second, and then back to first or home to prevent the runner from coming home from third. That's why not be particularly fond of that, but kind of like playing blackjack. I'm not sure what the book says on that. 0 and 2. It's a nice play. Prevent any more runs from scoring. We go to the bottom of the second. Last chance for Hornell. I'd like to thank all our advertisers. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. I do not get paid from the schools or anything. I do this solely on the support of our advertisers. So some of them have been on for multiple years. John Dagan's been on for 30-something years. Love of local high school sports. There's John. He had the same ad for 30 years, too, until this year. We changed it. Looks like his high school senior picture was up there, but now it's more age appropriate.
Up to bat, 14. Madison Rudenauer.
So Rudenauer up. Fouls one directly back. Again, before I forget, I again thank everybody here. That John Cardamone, the athletic director, and Ray Nankaville, who Gets me this John Deere Gator as a platform to get up off the ground a little bit. And does a great job maintaining the field. I felt bad. I texted him yesterday and says, can I get it today? I didn't know if he was going to be here or not. I didn't want him to make a special on his day off on a Saturday to come in for this, but I appreciate it, Ray. You know I love you. Foul. 0-2. He's one of my classmates, class of 1986 from Hornell. Rudenauer strikes out. Parker Graham up. Hornell needs base runners here, down by 4 runs. Three and 0. Graham very patient. Ooh, and into the stands. The little girl jumps out of the way. Graham a little behind that pitch. I think she's going to get a hold of one here. Nice coverage to come up and get that one by Riley Wood. Hornell down to their last at bat. Batter, I should say. Jordan Dyring. And there's the third out and end of the ball game. Nice job for LeRoy. Hornell, beautiful job for Hornell too, just unfortunate. LeRoy will improve to 11-6. Hornell will drop to 6-8. Both teams played very hard, good pitching. Good at bats. Fun day. Fun game to watch. Don't forget Monday. Boys baseball. I can say it again. Baseball. 2 days in a row. 4:30 starts. I'm not sure who they play. I usually try to get the schedule with me, but I forgot it. And but Hornell does play Monday and Tuesday. And we'll be bringing you those games live. Everybody have a nice afternoon and evening and weekend. We'll see you later.